remarks. What do you take away from today's match, and what was it like to get out there for your first WSL start?
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for words just of the whole experience. I think the big thing that comes to mind from today is just a whole team effort and using everyone in 90 minutes to get the job done. This team is special, and I was just telling someone about this group is unique, and we really value our locker room and our culture. And I think going through some tougher times, that's how the success comes, of just that group and that mentality. And I think that showed tonight of things finally starting to click, and just getting that result is huge.
That was our questions here in the room. We'll go with Max here in the back.
Hi, Caroline. Max Pitt, Paul Media. Pleasure to meet you, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
As much as I was watching you in your debut, congratulations, welcome to the league.
Thank you.
I was also watching Jane in the suite and seeing her kind of go through all of the emotional roller coaster of not being on the pitch and seeing you do your thing, do what you were brought here to do. For her to have the support given to you throughout this process since Wednesday and all the social media reaction that went out after that, you're aware of what she means to this organization. You're aware of that, at least what it means for you to be in the position that you're in. What is it like, I guess, to just have that support leading up to today and knowing that, likely or not, it was going to be you, at least in front of the net?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. You come to Houston and you think of Jane Campbell. She's a legend here, especially as a goalkeeper. And so I think I was really excited coming in to build that relationship with her. And I think it's just a testament to who she is as a person and the way that she was so supportive this week, and the ultimate professional. And obviously she wants to be out there. She would have if she could have, even with her head cracked open and everything. So, but I think as soon as it was the decision was made, it was all her energy was towards supporting me and supporting the team. And so it's just huge. I mean, having a legend like that in your corner, I feel that. And it's every time I had a question, she's there, she's ready. There's no silly questions. It's how can I help you? She knows this team and knows this program in and out. And so it's invaluable, just the knowledge that she has and the support that she was able to show up. It takes a load off of me knowing that she is behind me and our goalkeeper union, and it's really, really special.
And normally I'm the one in these press conferences who is asking Jane about her perspective about this offense, because this offense has, as you're aware, has been struggling for about this last month plus. Now she's not in the seat, you are. So from your perspective, where do you feel like this offense is now after the 2 goals up to the draw on Wednesday, the 2 goals today, especially where it felt like the second one was kind of like a knocking at the door, we were waiting for the dam to break. Where do you feel like this offense is now after these last 2 matches, after what was really a struggling one?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys are just now getting to see what we see every day. I think we have young people in the squad, and I think that it's natural to go through these kind of harder periods. But I think the way that Jane and I and the rest of our team can speak about it comes from a confidence of seeing our team execute every day in training and seeing people show up every day in training. And I think even from my perspective, usually being as the 2, it's like I'm going against them on the scout team. I'm like, they are dangerous. And so I think it's just you guys and the fans getting to experience now what we know they're capable of and know what we're capable of. And so it's just, this is a dangerous offense. And when we can get those pieces connected, it's really, really pretty, like you guys got to see tonight.
And last one for me. This is the last professional soccer match that's going to be in this building for about 2+ months. The next one that's going to be held in this city is going to be about 30 minutes away, and the entire world's going to be watching. What does it mean for you? I asked Dynamo players about this last week when they had a buzzer beater to end their home stretch. Coincidence not, you guys had a very similar scenario tonight. What do you feel like this means now for the energy in this city surrounding the sport? The sport obviously is beloved here in this city, but clearly the energy is now entering a peak, and it's going to be so in 2 weeks. How gratifying was it to at least get 3 points instead of 1 on a night where you're not going to see your friends for a while?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's everything that we want to leave our fans with, especially in a game of that fashion where it's exciting and we're knocking on the door and being able to get that final result. I think you can feel the energy in Houston of football is here and football is Houston. And so I think being able to just feed into that energy, and obviously coming into the World Cup, it's more than you can even really fathom the level of attention and stuff that'll be here. And so no, I think it's, you want to capitalize on these moments where we're in the spotlight and football is center stage. And so it's really, really great to be able to do that and keep Houston on the map.
We'll go with Eric here in the front.
Congratulations first.
Thank you.
So the first question, kind of follow up on Max, is Jane has been a leader for you, but in the past 72 hours, first talk about the whirlwind on your feelings, and then second off the defense tonight, supporting you and keeping your nerves in check. Was that true?
Absolutely. Yeah, it is a whirlwind. Because I mean, coming into a game like I did on Wednesday is one thing, where it's essentially just an adrenaline rush the entire time. But when it's like this, where it's more of a, okay, I know this is happening. You have like a 7:45 kickoff. You have all day to think about it. And so, no, it's that's what teammates are there for. And so, no, they were huge in the mental aspect of just being so reassuring in the way that they trust me. And yeah, just the support was incredible, where I knew they had my back. My whole goal is just to have theirs. And so in those moments where we're stepping into an uncomfortable situation, they were incredible. And I mean, my defense tonight, to the second part of your question, was just insane. I'm like, Leah Clanky, like some of her actions in the 6 were just huge, where it's just like, it makes my job so, I mean, the ball doesn't get to me, so that's pretty great. But, and Malia and Paige, and like, we've had so many games, and it's just a lot on them, but they just keep showing up. And so, in every way, that the whole back line with Lisa and Avery and Chappie coming in at the end, and Sarah having a huge tackle in the box, like, it's just a whole defensive effort. And so yes, from like the teammate aspect, they're incredible, but also on the field, it's just mind-blowing, and it's such a gift to have them in front of me, and they're the reason that we got the win tonight as well.
Lindy did put you in a situation with that penalty kick. You almost made that save, but what did you see from you and the defense after that, to maintain control and the camaraderie and the aspect of the game tonight?
Yeah.
Fail and lose it.
Yeah, listen, it's part of the game. Nobody wants to be in that situation, but it happens, and I almost prefer things like that happen early, because it's like, listen, I think it was like we had 60 minutes or something, and so it's like, okay, we're here now. It's a 1-1, and so it was a collective voice of just being like, it's a tough position for her to be in, and she did her best, and as we all are. And so, no, it's a collective voice of, we do everything as a team. It's not her making the foul. It's, okay, how do we end up in this situation where she was put in the situation to have to do that, or end up doing it? And so, no, it's very much a collective ownership and accountability of how we end up in these situations, and it's never turning to one person and pointing fingers or anything like that. So it was a collective voice of, okay, it's a long game, it's a long season, and so just, all right, we put our heads back down and we go back to work, and that's what we did.
Thank you. In Carolina,
Thank
you
you.
can trust.
Thank you.
I think that's it. We'll wrap up with that one. Thank you very much.
Sweet. Thank you, guys. Nice to meet you.